Hello everyone, and we are continue with our JavaScript. So, in the previous lessons, we learned something about variables and how to work with them. And in this lecture, we're gonna learn about function. So, what is function is almost that important like variables because we use it so much often in JavaScript. And it's just a piece of code which we can use later or more times. And it's created for developers to don't repeat themselves because that would be so much code written in the editor. You know, when you have thousands of lines of script or program, uh, and you just create function, and in the function you in the declaration space, I call it like that, you write code or some statement, and the function has name, and you write it basically in that name, and when you use that name you basically call it, so you use it. How we write functions? So we write basically function, and we call it somehow. For example, now I can add um I don't know, just or apple function called apple. Now I write these two brackets here where we write parameters for the function. I will get in this thing later. And next we write our two opening and closing curly braces. Uh, I hit enter, and here this is our declaration space, or how does it say? Here we write our code, and when we later here write apple, we call this function, so it will do what is in this function, because function never run itself. So, for example, if we want to output some text to our browser or make a pop-up tip, we write something called alert, its function, and we write it like this with these brackets here. And between these two brackets, we write whatever we want. For example, now some string, hello. This is function called apple, and uh, now here when we want to uh, just I will show you, we save this, and when we would refresh our website there is nothing here. We need to call this function, so we just simply write name of the function wherever you want, above the function or under the function, that's up to you. uh, so we write name of the function apple, and then these two brackets here, and as every statement we close it with a semicolon. And now when we refresh, hello, this is a function called apple. You see, uh, we can add here function called orange. This is function called orange, and here we call it, and as JavaScript reads the code. First, we'll show apple sentence, and second, we'll show orange sentence. So when we refresh, called apple, called orange. If we would first write orange, or we can use it multiple times, so first orange, apple, orange. Refresh, orange, apple, orange. So I think with syntax of functions we are done.